And we're back. All right, we are back at 5:46 a.m. after Graveyard Shift 5 with Temp. I haven't even named the episode yet. Probably something to do with the name people that they would play. What?
Yeah, it's a good idea, man. You should roll with that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for tuning in to the Graveyard Shift. You know what?
We gotta have the enthusiasm.
Full of it today. I have enthusiasm to spare. Actually, it's
someone
5:47 a.m., but I have it.
Someone said we need to sound more enthusiastic when we do these.
I heard that and read it. I didn't hear it because I read it.
I was about to say. You're crazy, man.
You crazy.
You're crazy, man.
You crazy. I'm so crazy. I'm gonna take a bite of tuna.
All right, here's the deal. We got 20 random subjects that we're going to potentially talk about.
Yeah, we do.
However long we feel like it. And we are going to randomly choose them. He has the 20 things. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't even know what some of them are. I'm going to digitally roll a d20, a 20-sided die for those that don't know what a d20 is. And whatever number randomly gets chosen or rolled is what we will discuss. And then once that discussion's over, we might start another one. We'll just keep doing them until we just feel like we don't want to do them anymore, and then we're done.
Until we're done.
All right, so here we go. Topic number 1 is 5.
Number 5.
Yes.
What an excellent choice.
All right.
This one is fight pad versus stick. Your personal preference, sir.
My personal preference, I suppose, all starts, and here's the deal. I'm better with controllers. I've never used a fight pad, but I mean, it can't be too much different than a controller, but I prefer controllers because I'm good with my thumbs. I'm good with shooters. I play a lot of shooting games, and that requires, very precise thumb movements using the sticks and the buttons, of course. And so I'm really quick with my thumbs because that's the majority of my gaming has been shooting games for the past 10, 15 years since Halo 1 came out. And even going back to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and stuff like that. But anyways, so I'm a lot better with a controller. But with that said, a fight stick, an arcade stick, is a lot more fun to use. It makes you feel like you're in the arcade, so it accomplishes its goal, and it's cool. It's cool to have this giant thing that you feel like you're in the arcade and you can press all the buttons. I don't know. It's just so much. It's just more fun. It just feels good. It feels right with a fighting game. So I prefer the stick for more fun, giggity. But the controller / fight pad is probably what I do better with. Though I've been getting better with a fight stick lately, playing MK9. But so I'm going to continue and try and do that anytime we play MK9. I've been using the fight stick the past, I don't know, every time we've played. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, with MKX, I'm going to go with the fight pad just because I don't know if I want to drop $150, $200 to get a fight stick for one console. I think that kind of sucks that they don't have universal console fight sticks. I mean, they do, but they're really expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to buy because I plan on getting the game for both consoles. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell, but I'm probably going to get a fight pad because the MKX official ones look actually really good. So I'll buy one for $50 and see if I like it. And if I like it enough, I'll buy the other. But I might also get an arcade stick. Who knows? We'll just see. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But I like the idea of getting my own fight stick and trying to keep going that route. But we'll see.
Yeah, should I answer too? Is that how we're doing this? Yeah, absolutely. Okay,
of course.
You could also do a Cronus Max type situation.
What's that?
That's this cool little. I got one. somewhere. It's like a USB thumb drive, but basically like you plug it into your console and you plug your stick or controller of choice into that. And
hey,
what?
You don't have to be rude. Come on, bro.
I've never been rude in my life. Let me just check the. Nope, never been rude in my life. A Chronos Max is like that, and you plug it in, you put it into your system, and then you put your peripheral of choice. Peripheral, I hate that word. Into that, and then you can pretty much use whatever you want to with any console you want to. It's good shit, but it does have it's not quite as hassle free as like having a dedicated device like peripheral for that console.
Yeah.
Because you have to like say for example, I want to use a 360 controller with my Xbox One. Right. I have to plug in the Chronos Max, and then I plug in my Xbox One controller into the Chronos Max to quote authenticate it.
Yeah.
And then once that's done, which takes like 2 seconds, then I unplug the 360 controller and I plug in whatever peripheral that I want to. Yeah. So that's all you really have to do, and then you can use whatever peripheral with whatever console you want ever. So it's pretty cool, and they cost about $60.
Sorry, I completely spaced on everything you just said, but I'm guessing what you're saying is you get like $50-$60. You buy a controller adapter almost that you plug into your console, and then you can plug any controller from any console into it?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
As long as it like has a USB
right thing. Which I think they all do.
They do now for the past couple of generations.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's
so I could get like a fight stick for one console,
you get like
and
a
then use it for
360
different.
fight stick and use it for PS3, PS4, Xbox One.
Okay.
I don't know about Wii U, but I don't know how they do as far as fighting games go anyway. I don't know if their inputs are USB. I don't know anything about it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that's what's cool about Chronos Max. But as far as which one I prefer, Fight Pad versus Stick, which is the question here, I prefer Fight Pad. I don't want the peripheral like getting between me and my game. Like I don't want to feel like I'm doing worse. I don't want to blame my poor performance on whatever I'm using. And I've always played a Fight Pad my entire life. Like I get the cool like fun arcade value of the stick and everything, but I'm like, I mean, do I want to feel like I'm having that nostalgic experience, or do I want to like feel like I'm playing to my fullest potential and winning?
Right. Yeah.
And I'd rather do that, and I'd do that with a Xbox 360 Fight Pad. Right now my go-to is the Street Fighter Cross Tekken Fight Pad. I just fucking love it. And everyone says that it's like a 6-button Sega Genesis controller, basically.
Right.
Which if that's the case, then awesome. I owned a Sega Genesis, and it was a fantastic system. I don't give a fuck. But it's a really great thing, and I use it for Mortal Kombat. I use it for Killer Instinct on Xbox One. And yeah, I never feel like that I'm like struggling with whatever input device that I'm using. I just feel like whatever I'm lacking, it's me, it's not the thing. So I like fight pads. That's me.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. I'm definitely behind you on that one. I like the feel of both, and yeah, I mean, if definitely with that adapter, I think I would really enjoy that. So maybe I could just get a fight pad and potentially a fight stick in that adapter, and it would be good to go. But yeah, we'll see.
It's true. The MKX fight pads though are really good for that though, because I mean they may not be cross-platform, but they are cross-generational.
Right.
So you can get a single MKX fight pad, and you can play any game.
Yeah,
on both 360 and Xbox One. So that's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
they're doing that.
That's a good selling point, especially for me, is because I can get it, and I think it comes out April 1st. I'm pretty sure it might get pushed back to the actual game release, but it'd be nice to get my hands on it, try it with MK9 to get the hang of it, and then use it for MKX.
Yeah, that's the really good thing. Like you could play both MK9 and MKX with the same controller.
Well, I doubt I'd go back to MK9 once MKX comes out, but
ever really?
Well, I wouldn't say ever, but I mean, I don't play the 3D games again, but we haven't had a 2D game after MK9, so we'll see. I still go back and play.
That's true, but like if you're like we said, like a Jade fan, like it's kind of your only option.
Yeah, but
what if Smoke doesn't make it in? Then maybe you want to fire up some MK9.
That's not me though. That's not. I'm not like that guy.
That guy. No,
like,
listen,
don't get me wrong.
I'm with
don't
you.
get me wrong. I play
like MKX looks like the ultimate Mortal Kombat game for me personally. So once that happens, then I'm like, this is my Mortal Kombat that I've always wanted. So
what I meant by that is, I mean, I still go back and play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with a friend from time to time, and occasionally Mortal Kombat 2, even sometimes Mortal Kombat 1 time. Not one time. You know what I mean?
There was that one time.
But the point is that I go back and play those games, but I don't go back and like play MK4 really that often. I don't play Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon at all.
Well, it's also just harder for those games. Like MK Trilogy and MK9 are all on one console, so it's really easy to jump into any of them.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying I could see myself playing MK9 again. It's just, I mean, I don't go back and play DC Universe after MK9 came out, so I mean...
What? What's wrong with you?
MK vs. DC is what I mean.
It's the best game.
Okay, well, point being is it's going to be a hard sell going back from MKX to MK9 is all I'm saying.
No, I agree completely.
But, I mean, once MK9 reaches classic status, like after, several years, then I'd probably go back and play it. But not for like 4 or 5 years, or until like the MK game after MKX would I probably go back and play MK9 just for the nostalgia value.
No, I'm with you. So like once MKX comes out, like that's your MK jam.
Right. And then if MK11 rolls around, I might play MK9 if I want to get, just have fun with those characters again or whatever. I mean, we don't really know what we're all in store for, but yeah, I mean, so I don't know. We'll see.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I agree.
I guess what ultimately is, I don't feel the 3D games have had the nostalgia factor for me as like MK1 through Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Like I still enjoy playing those games a lot. So, because those are classics, and I can play MK2 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and still have a lot of fun. Whereas,
it's true, and we should do that on stream sometime.
Yeah.
Like jump into the arcade collection or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I have that on. Though I have that on PS3, not 360.
You ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would love to do that. So maybe, I mean, it's worth thinking about and purchasing or something. I don't know. We'll think about it. But yeah, ultimately, I'd love to try both of those things. But yeah, I would love to get my hands on a fight pad and try that and see the feel of it before MKX comes out. Is ultimately where we started off with that. So yeah, that'd be cool.
Sounds good.
All right, so that covers that topic. So we'll roll
that's number 5. It's gone.
Gonna roll it again, and 14.
14. Excellent. Okay, number 14 is.
What?
This is for me anyway. My own headcanon. This is perfect graveyard shift fare.
Okay.
Number 14. If Reptile was reimagined as a professional wrestler, who would he be? Of existing like lore professional wrestlers, who would Reptile be?
Wait, what?
Like if you had to like pick like an analog for Reptile in the professional wrestling history.
Okay, so if Reptile was a professional wrestler, who would he be?
Yes, of like the known history professional wrestlers.
Okay. Reptile, he's sneaky, he's always beat up, he's underutilized, so I don't see him being a main eventer. So I feel like he would be one of the underappreciated ones. He would never win the world title, so that completely takes away all those people. Like you said, he's sneaky, he's got a very quiet, raspy voice, but it's very distinguishable. He's a loner. I mean, he obviously tries to, be a part of things, but for the most part, he's a loner. He's always,
Right.
Alone in the end, no matter if he, teams up with people
Yeah,
from time
but
to
he's
time.
always on a team, though.
He
He's always on
is,
a team.
He is, but at the same time, they all use him. So I don't know. I still see him as a loner for the most part, but I totally get what you're saying. He's usually working for somebody like a big boss. So
Right.
it's just that makes it kind of difficult because I don't know. I don't know who I'd associate, because where I was kind of going with that is I could totally see him being Jake the Snake Roberts. It's not
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a terrible.
It's not because of the snake.
No. I just think Jake Roberts is somebody that should have been world champion. Should have gotten a lot more, credibility. Like he should have gotten more titles. He should have gotten more attention and credibility than he did at the time. He was kind of undervalued.
Search.
You don't know who Jake Roberts is?
No. I know totally Jake Roberts is for one I've got in my brain.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Yeah, but so that's where I'm thinking right now. That's where I'm kind of on, but I'm still thinking. Unless you got somebody.
No, go ahead.
I mean, this is a back and forth here. What do you think? Who you got in your head?
Your pick is Jake the Snake?
Yeah, currently, yeah. I mean, unless I can think of somebody better.
Oh, damn it. He was the champion.
Who?
I actually had two characters in mind, but I was like, do I want to go with the one who's more recognizable and known, or maybe the better one? My first pick was Eddie Guerrero.
Oh yeah, Eddie Guerrero was champion. And he was pretty widely regarded, but Reptile is widely regarded too, but yeah.
He is. But like, if I wanted to dive a little bit more obscure than that, I might say Juventud Guerrera?
Maybe. I feel like I don't feel like Hoovy was a big enough star to be a equivalent to Reptile. Like Hoovy's like C tier to me, He was never like...
You don't think that Reptile was C tier sometimes?
No, I mean, he's always been pretty popular, so that by his popularity and fan base alone, I think that puts him into the at least B tier.
See, that's the thing. Like, I always felt like Hoovy was a building block of what WCW was all about back in the day.
At times, sure, but I don't know.
Like he was part of their uniqueness, so I was like, he's never fully utilized. He was always kind of like,
Yeah, but I don't ever
there's like a weird
him...
glass ceiling, but then again, like he's extremely important.
But
to
he was
what
just a
makes this what it
cruiserweight.
is.
He was just a cruiserweight. I feel like he got where he was needed to go. He got
but like Reptile's never gonna win a Mortal Kombat tournament. You know what I mean?
I suppose. I don't know.
What, you gonna call him Chavo?
I don't know. Another person I could see Reptile being similar to somebody that did win the championship, but none of the reigns were really important. So even though Reptile's had his moments, it's never really been that important or regarded as that important. Would be Mick Foley. And Mick Foley's always been kind of shit on, but the fans love Mick Foley. The fans are completely behind Mick Foley. It's just the business itself, aka NetherRealm Studios, don't ever really give him the credit he deserves and the moments he should get and the recognition he gets. But he's still regarded as like a legend and iconic figure in the wrestling business, even by
and a workhorse. Like he's always in there.
So if anything, I could totally see Mick Foley being a good.
I think that's a good pick. I think you're right.
All right, well, let's settle on Mick Foley.
Mick Foley, it is. Well done. Let me see. Let me just mark that off. Well done. That's a good one.
I know everything about wrestling, it feels like.
Apparently, you know everything about everything, sir.
All right, next one.
Roll the die.
Bada bing, bada boom. 18.
18. Number 18 is...
By the way, folks, how this works is once we do these, we're not going to revisit the topic. So once we do these, we're going to cross those out, and then in between this episode and our next episode, we'll fill those numbers in with new topics, but the ones we don't use will stay there. So essentially, everything should be used unless that number just is unlucky. So,
Right, and like we're not always gonna do this
And
every single graveyard
oh yeah,
shift.
yeah,
Like,
no. This is just when
right,
probably mainly when it's just the two of us or when we don't have things that jump out to talk about. But we will
right,
keep the list around for sure so we can pop it out.
absolutely.
And, it's just a nice, it makes for good conversation direction, but also, it also gives us, if you guys want to hear us talk about something, no matter what it is that we can't get on, that we can't get to on the Nethercast because of all the news that we're getting lately in the comic and everything we got to cover. We barely have enough time to talk about what we need to talk about. So if you want something answered on here, it's a lot easier for us. So if you, or even just a discussion point, if you want to hear us talk about Power Rangers, for God's sakes, I don't know, just whatever you're interested in, we'll add it on here.
Oh,
That's
Power
what,
Rangers.
that's what I'm saying. So if you guys suggest something, it'll fill up one of these numbers for sure. And then, when it gets picked, it gets picked.
Absolutely. Post it up if you guys have topic ideas and shit. That'd be great. I gotta watch that new Power Rangers video that's making its way around the web.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I gotta watch that shit. I heard it's good. It's got fucking like Vanderbeek in that shit. I was
Yeah.
like, what? Um, but yeah. What's our number? What do we got?
18.
18. Okay. Okay. This is kind of fun. Which of the Mortal Kombat trilogy, which is 1, 2, and UMK3, which would you want, if you had to pick one, to have an HD remix of?
Which Mortal Kombat?
Which of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, or Ultimate 3?
To have an HD remix. Wow, so completely revamped, like
Yeah, the
graphics
whole
like
deal.
they used to,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of what was going on TRMK.
Yeah, what they were gonna do, but they didn't do.
Right,
oh,
right,
well,
right. So it's still,
I didn't think about that, but yeah, that too.
yeah, it's still like classic looking, everything just revamped.
Right. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
HDified.
Okay. 1, 2, or 3. I think you have to go 2 or 3 just for the roster options. 1 is too limited. I feel like 1 would make a great like $5 arcade game just because of the limited roster options, unless they expanded it a bunch. But yeah, no, I mean for the more fatalities, more everything in MK2 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, so it'd have to be one of those two. I think if you're gonna do a HD remix, the smart money is on those two. 2 has a huge following for the gameplay and the darker feel in the stages, whereas Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is the larger roster. And its own, faster pace and everything. So that is a tough call. Personally, between MK2 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 way more. Like when I go back to play them, because
Yes.
I'm much more competitively. I have a lot more fun in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 trying to be super ultra competitive, like playing Liu Kang and whatnot. So I'd go with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 if it was my choice.
Okay, that's awesome. I think you're right. I think that would probably be like the popular choice.
Right.
But I would have to go 2. Mortal Kombat 2 is my favorite Mortal Kombat game of all time.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to fucking see that game like remixified with like new actors and like the backgrounds remade and all that shit. Just oh god, that would be amazing. I would love to see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Mortal Kombat 2 all the way for me. How do you feel about the whole idea of like just remixing in general? Like,
as long as it's not overdone and it's treated like a really special, unique thing, then I'm all for it. But if it's gonna be like an abused thing, like what was that, The Last of Us HD, whatever, the remastered version of The Last of Us, even though it like came out a year before and they remastered it in HD for PS4 and it was like barely any different, like
yeah,
versus a game like GTA 5, which the PS4 and Xbox One versions were actually superior in a lot of ways because you could do first person mode, which I thought was like way more fun in that game, is to
right.
roam around in first person in a GTA game is everything I ever wanted. As much as I like third person, I'm a shooter guy, so I like to when you're running around in first person, you're stealing cars and driving cars all in first person. the game feels so much more visceral and like everything's happening to you rather than a character you're looking down on.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'd go with. I mean, I like the idea. I think they should. Yeah, I think they should do it. I mean, I don't. I've heard the reasons why they didn't do it, like why they put the kibosh on the TRMK and why they didn't do it themselves like they originally were going to, but I don't know. I think the money's right there. You put that up as a MK or as a Xbox Live Arcade and PSN title for like $15-20 at most, maybe $10, then you could yeah, I think you could easily sell a ton of copies.
I agree, but there's just a lot of people out there that are like, fuck this, it's not identical to the original enough. And they would bitch about it, but
then you have the original.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I was gonna say. Like that's most likely like a vocal minority.
Right.
But God, I've heard that vocal minority so much about this particular issue. Like, you know, like this Liu Kang doesn't look anything like Liu Kang. It's like, well, it's a different dude playing him because this is like 20 years later or whatever. Like, come on.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me, honestly. The looking perfectly like the character, as long as the outfits look like, as long as everything's in HD sprites and completely revamped in that regard, and gameplay and everything is still there and it's well represented. Yeah, I don't see why you would complain. You still have the originals. It's not replacing the originals. It's just giving you an updated version. So, yeah.
I agree. Like, just as like another fun Mortal Kombat experience, like it's not going to replace anything. It's just like a little addition to it. Then you know what? Bring it on. More the merrier. Right. Have some fun, people. I agree. But yeah, for my pick was Mortal Kombat 2 and you were UMK3. Yeah, those are probably like the big choices. Right.
It's a very Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World. I mean, I could see the split being just the same.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That does that one.
All right, let's roll this again. Number 20.
Number 20.
Nat 20, bitches.
All right, this one's really random.
Okay.
If you had to swap a Mortal Kombat character
from the roster and replace
from the roster of all time, never. Nope, not that game. If you had to swap a Mortal Kombat character, he's gone. He or she or it is gone forever and never coming back. If you had to swap them with X-Men's Gambit, who would it be? So now Gambit is part of the Mortal Kombat lore.
I'm guessing I can't choose somebody that sucks? Because that'd be easy.
I guess, yeah, there are lots of ways to kind of work around this to where it's really easy. Like, you could just say, like, fucking Mavado if you wanted to, or Jarek or something.
Right. We'll just say they have to at least be a perception of, like, they have to be a pretty popular character. Just to be fair.
We could say from like the UMK3 roster if you wanted to. Or even the Trilogy roster if you wanted to.
Okay.
That's still kind of tough.
Well, once again, you just go Shiva. But beyond that, my point, if I was being fair and I was like, okay, we're getting Gambit, so we had to trade out somebody that's at least worth some value. Like this is like a legit trade of some sort. So you can't just cheese it and drop the deadweight.
Don't say Moloch.
So it can be of anybody, but they have to be popular enough?
Yes, I think that's fair.
Okay, anybody of all time, I'd say Mataro, but Temp would be disappointed. Let me think. Wink, wink.
We are doing this for Temp right now.
Hello? What?
What?
The GF is leaving for work.
Oh, you're talking to other humans. Okay, that's cool.
What are you doing to me? Don't turn what off? We're in the middle of a podcast, lady.
Stop. Dude, turn it off. Turn it off.
Impress your friends. One friend. Why are you not freaking time? Wow, you have an attitude right now, and I don't like it.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to drink, you guys. I don't know about you.
You don't know that. Bring it in. Get your hugs.
Whoa.
This is an ad break.
Oh, God, this. Oh, shit.
Why did you knock my headset off? I can't even hear him.
Oh, Cyborg can't hear. This episode is brought to you by JackDaniels.com. Ooh. Visit it at your leisure. And also, Sonya sucks. Whew. Damn.
She has returned my headset. Alright, so where were we? Replacing a character.
Are you okay? Is everything alright over there?
Yes, she just wanted a hug.
Alright, it's not like you got attacked, but that's cool.
I did, to be honest with you. Call 911.
Well, God bless all of you. God bless Christmas. I used that opportunity to have a drink, so worked well.
Alright, I would get rid of 4 gambits. Trying to think.
The sound of your fucking headphones getting thrown the fuck off was pretty funny.
It'll happen.
It will happen.
Oh god, she's coming back? No, I'm just kidding.
Brace yourselves!
I can't think of... this is a tough question, just trying to think of a character that I feel is fair trade. Without, purposely screwing...
I should have thought this through a little more. What was that?
That was like a guitar string?
You wish.
Yeah.
No, I got a text message.
Ah, that's good.
At 6 a.m. No, it's never good. I don't like messages at 6 a.m. We're good. We're fine. We're great.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Burpader, and Burpader. Let me just go to the damn MK Armageddon thing again. I feel like I'm forgetting things. MK Armageddon.
Dude, just swap Cyrax for Gambit. It will be fine.
That's not happening, alright?
I mean, there's such like an obvious answer, and you're just like skirting it.
No. I think you are way off, Smoke.
Oh, fuck. I don't care, swap Smoke.
Okay, well then, back off my character, yo.
I don't care who you swap. Just swap whoever you want.
Kung Lao, that's a fair trade.
Kung Lao, that's a great choice, and it's bold. I appreciate boldness. Points for balls.
There you go.
Okay.
I feel like that's an even popularity trade of the franchises.
I feel you're right, and you know what? I would love the X-Men with Kung Lao on the team. That'd be awesome.
You're right.
Oh, let me see. All right, who am I gonna swap? I'm gonna swap. You know, obviously, because it's obvious. I'm gonna swap Kano for Gambit.
Kano, eh? You would?
I did.
That's not a very bold choice, considering you don't even like Kano. I at least chose a character that I think has a lot of value and a lot of people like.
Sure. Well, Kano's still like a top 30 character.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
But Gambit's like top 10 X-Men, so.
Is he?
In a lot of people's minds, yeah. He's a lot of people's top 5 favorites.
A lot of people's, not everyone's.
Big in the 90s.
Big in the 90s. I was too, man. You don't even know.
All right.
Alright.
That covers that topic.
Let me cross that off. Where am I? There we go. I'm just... douche.
Next is numero 4.
Number
Everything has
4.
been in 2s. Wait, no, we started with 5, didn't we? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, we got 5 off, 14,
Figurine.
18, and 20. Shut up. What are we on?
4.
What's the
4 is the
4?
number.
Okay, Quattro. Okay. Ed Boon has hit you up, Cyborg.
Why did he hit me? I'm going to sue him for all the monies.
Oh, you should. But before that, he
Because that's what we
asks
do
you
now, sue people.
one question. He asks you, Cyborg,
Yes.
we need one DLC character, and the Nethercast has gotten so hype, we're going to let you personally pick the DLC character of anything ever, who's it going to be?
What?
For MKX. You get to pick one DLC character for MKX. Who's it going to be? From any franchise ever.
Any franchise outside of Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
And I can't pick Jason because I've already made it clear.
I mean, you can if you want to be boring. It's fine.
I'm just going to say beyond Jason because I've already given that answer several times. So let me think about it for a sec.
Sorry, my question sucks. Damn.
Wow. Okay. I didn't say that.
If I could knock your headphones off, I would.
That hurts. As my garage door closes.
Oh yeah, I was like, what is that sound?
Yeah, people are invading.
It's fine.
Super Mario.
Mario, really?
No, I said Super Mario.
I've never heard of her, but Mario?
I'm gonna go with Blonick.
Is that a Sonic type thing?
No, it's my own new original character, Blonick.
Oh, you wanna like bring in your own original character? That's cool.
No.
You
Let
don't.
me think.
You're a fucking liar.
Just
okay.
Let me think. Damn it. Let me
We've
think.
learned something
Do you
about
ever
you.
even let anybody think?
I try not to, because what good can come of it?
If I could bring in absolutely anybody that I wanted, other than Jason, from any franchise ever, wow.
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 You look. Wow.
You're talking to my guy. Wrong. It's the wrong tone. You do it again.
You can pick
Stab
him if
you.
you want to, and I'll
He's
I'll
already
be all
in.
for it.
Dude, he's already in MK9.
No, he's not.
That's getting
no,
redundant.
Shut up. He's not.
Let me think here.
He just walks up to like Quan Chi. Hey, stuff. What was that?
That was my phone vibrating. For whatever reason, I don't even know. Oh, I got
We both had our phone vibrates.
I got a mail.
Okay, cool. Mail's here. Mail's here. Wonder who it's from.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I
Here's
just
the
did
mail.
this.
It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. And
Please
when it
create a
comes, I start
montage
to
of
wail.
all Blues Clues songs ever, please. Oh God.
I would pick
Yes.
Captain America.
Captain America DLC for MKX. You guys heard it here first.
If not Captain America, Hulk would be pretty badass. Or Wolverine. And I'm not even like huge into Wolverine. I just think him in a Mortal Kombat environment would be awesome. To see him like let loose and just go all crazy, vicious violence.
Dude, just pick one.
Dude, think of the Hulk though.
I'm thinking, but I'm only going to
Think of like
him
a
if you
Doomsday character. Like fucking super fast, super powerful.
pick one.
Okay, I said
You just
Captain
did-
America.
You did 3.
I said Captain America.
Okay, Captain America.
Yes.
He's gonna come waltzing in with his fucking shield and his costume. It's like, hey,
Yes.
you fucked with America too many times, Netherrealm.
Yes.
All right,
Okay,
cool,
maybe that would be
awesome.
no. He'd be better in Injustice. So
Yeah, that's true. Actually, It's
just for the
true.
fantasy matchup. So I'm gonna go Jason.
Are you serious? There's like 15 minutes of really trying. You're gonna go back to Jason.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong, but it's okay. That's cool. It's fine. We just killed 15 minutes. It's great.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I can't think of anything else. All right. What do you want me to say? Master Chief or Marcus Phoenix or Sam Fisher? I love Splinter Cell, by the way.
Do you want Sam Fisher in Mortal Kombat?
No, I don't, because it doesn't make any sense. Whereas Jason does make sense. People that say he does not fit the style of Mortal Kombat, that's asinine. He's fucking built on 80s horror, which, you know, Mortal Kombat's all about including characters from the 80s and 90s and
90s
stuff.
horror, yes.
80s horror.
90s.
a lot of their stuff is influenced by 80s movies, so
And
I'm
90s.
disagreeing with you right now.
And 90s.
And the violent aspect and just the magical elements that Jason incorporates. So I think people are way off on that. And I think they were way off on Freddy, so...
So
they
Jason?
Yeah, because I can't think of any other ideas. Honestly, I'm a
Clearly.
big Friday the 13th fan. If I'm going to include somebody in Mortal Kombat, I at least want it to make a bit of sense, and I think Jason does fit the world of Mortal Kombat.
Because
There you go.
hockey.
Because
Hockey fits right in with Mortal Kombat.
Dude, it's just... He's cool,
Hockey.
alright? He's cool.
Because hockey.
Who's your pick?
Wayne Gretzky, obviously.
Is that it?
It's just so funny to me because, like, 20 minutes, you're like, I gotta pick someone who's not Jason.
Yeah, and I
come-
failed. Alright?
Come right back around to Jason.
Because I said Captain America, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, it'd be awesome to see him like go violent and kill people, which he does.
But you also said Hulk and Wolverine in there. Then you just like negated them.
Deadpool. You want me to say Deadpool? Is that what you want from me? Fine.
I want
Deadpool.
I want you to say who you feel the juiciest about.
Jason or Captain America?
Pick one.
Hulk.
Okay.
Sam Fisher.
So, I want to know.
difficult.
I really want to know
It's
who
difficult.
you choose. I want to know.
Okay. If I could choose one, it would be Jason. Because he hasn't had a video game. I mean, I know he's getting one soon, but it's been so long and we've never gotten to play as Jason. And I'm a big Friday the 13th, and I think he fits. The reason why I'd want like a superhero like Cap, Hulk, or something like that is because even though they could be Injustice, I want to see them, a superhero that does kill, I want to see them go absolutely nuts in a Mortal Kombat environment. I think that could be a lot of fun, especially like I said, those three that I mentioned. And I'm not even a huge Wolverine fan. I'm a Cyclops and Nightcrawler type of guy. But hey.
Okay, so who'd you pick again?
Nightcrawler would be fun too, but just with all the damn teleports. I'm gonna go Jason. And
Okay.
if beyond Jason, Captain America. But yes, Jason.
Jason.
Yes. Jason
Cyborg
Voorhees.
Jason.
Jason
Okay.
Voorhees, yes.
It's confirmed. It's locked in. Cyborg's answer is Jason for any DLC character for MKX.
Yes.
Okay. Thank God.
Master Chief.
Shut the fuck up. All right. So for me,
Okay, fine. Not Master Chief. I'll do John 117.
I'm going to knock your headphones off.
Alright. Don't be rude.
It's going to be a thing forever. It's Jason, though, right?
Yes, Jason.
Okay, Jason.
I guess.
All right. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna go. There are a lot.
It's tough because
It is tough, but
do you
I
take
have
somebody from movies? Do you take somebody from like books or
That's-
TV, or do you take somebody from like another fighting game for the dream matches for like a lot of people that want it?
that's the fun. That's the fun of this question. It's
One
a big
is hard
question.
to choose. One is hard to choose.
There can be only one.
And if you go superhero route, do you want to put them in a violent game, or would you rather have the dream matchups of like Cap versus Batman and stuff like that?
Exactly.
It's tough. It's very tough.
But you chose your destiny.
I know. I went with
You went Jason.
yeah,
All right, that's cool. I've got my pick ready.
Super Mario. Yep.
Can I talk about myself for a minute?
Go for it.
You've had 20 to talk about Master Chief and shit.
Would you just get to the point already? You really like to drag things out, don't you?
I would love to. My pick is going to be
Homer
Count-
Simpson. Count Chocula? I love that cereal.
I'm gonna kill you and knock your headphones off.
Dracula?
So hard. Yes, Count Dracula.
Why?
Um,
Because of the Castlevania stuff?
he's my favorite monster
Okay.
from classical monsters, and even modern. I like him more than Slender Man, and I really like Slender Man.
What, you want like a horror icon to be in Mortal Kombat? What a weirdo.
I know, it's weird.
Doesn't
I
fit.
thought about it. I was gonna pick one from a video game franchise.
Let me guess, you're going to put Natar in there and they're going to make love?
You're right. but then I went another way because vampires don't have sex in my headcanon.
Okay.
And I went with, Count Dracula. I think that he is he's who I'm going to pick.
All right. Cool.
Because he's kind of a god.
It'd be interesting. Give you that.
He is a god.
All right.
Dracula, please.
Okay.
God, I would pay so much money for that DLC. You don't even realize.
No, I understand.
And not like Sesame Street, like 1, 2, 3 fatalities.
No, I know what you're saying. Classic Dracula. I gotcha.
Like really interesting Dracula. Like read the fucking book, and then you got the movies and like the interesting story as far as him, and like just bring that Dracula into Mortal Kombat, and I would be all over that shit.
Yeah, we already got the Mummy with Ermac, so I mean we're halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah.
Have you read Dracula?
No, I haven't read. I don't generally read books outside of comic books.
Do you even read, bro?
I don't. I've listened to a lot of books on tape, but other than that, I haven't read an actual book for a long time.
There's a lot of I hear there's a lot of really good actually like Bram Stoker's Dracula graphic novels, and I've been meaning to check them out.
All right.
It's on my to-do list in life. It's on my bucket list. But no, I really like the Dracula character. I think he's a badass, and I think that he'd be awesome in Mortal Kombat. That's my pick. All right. So let me just cross number 4 off.
Well, let's try and get 1 or 2 more in, depending on how long they go. That way we can have a shorter...
Before you die.
Well, I'm just thinking it might be nice to have a shorter episode so people aren't so scared of getting involved.
You're right. It's just so dense. I don't know how to penetrate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
My mouse died, bro.
Oh, that reminds me of my question at the end, but go ahead.
Stall for time. My mouse broke, bro.
Okay, cool, guys. So, I really like Count Dracula. I think he's a fascinating character.
My God, move to a different subject. Jesus.
You know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are excellent. In the past 3 months, I have watched the TMNT CG Ninja Turtle movie. And you know, it wasn't half bad. I kind of liked it.
What'd you think of the new one?
The new one is not worth talking about, but TMNT is not bad. Like, I was a huge fan of the original trilogy. I really like Turtles in Time. You know, fuck me, right? But TMNT was really interesting because all the turtles got separated, and it's like, how do they live live? How do they live their life, like, kind of on their own, you know? We kind of got to explore that a little bit with TMNT, and it was fun. It's like, what does Raphael do whenever he's not on a team? What does Michelangelo do when he's not part of a team? It was really interesting to kind of see that play out. It was a really good movie. I approve. If Cyborg is still working on bullshit, you know what? It's really cool. Did you guys see that fucking, like, brutality stream? It was amazing, right? So good. Like, there was all those weird noises in the background, and it was so cool. And it sounded like plastic bags being thrown over a human. And then they just, like, punched him to death. It was so cool. I loved it. And then, there was that one part with that character that I didn't expect. Oh, it was good. It was a good stream. Probably their best yet. 11 out of 10. IGN. Could have been a little bit better. Now, there's nothing else for me to talk about besides what is going on over on Cyborg's End, because it sounds like a plastic blizzard.
Shut your face.
Okay, I guess he's not back yet, so I'm going to keep talking about stuff. What would you guys like to see for the 20th episode of the Netherkast? Do you guys have, like, requests? I'm sure they would love that. Like, it's kind of a milestone. Like, it's not a huge one, but 20 weeks actually is a long time, if you think about it. You know, 20 weeks, I mean... What else happens in 20 weeks? I mean, that's how long it takes to, like, gestate a baby, right? I think so. You know, that's what I remember. Like 20 weeks. That's a long time. So yeah, if you guys, have any ideas for how you'd like them to do that, then go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna switch out battery from my remote.
Are you alright? Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I just couldn't find batteries from anywhere else, so I'm just gonna switch it out from my remote control for the TV.
What do you need batteries for, man?
For my remote, or I mean not my remote, the mouse.
Oh, your mouse is battery operated.
Right, because I use a wireless.
I see. It's interesting. Okay, you know what?
No.
This is going to be the awesome part of the episode where you're going to talk to the audience and I'm going to bounce out for like 60 seconds.
Why?
For very good reasons. I got to swap out a battery in my ass. So you go right ahead, okay?
Dude, we talked about doing that kind of shit while we recorded. This isn't the first... What the fuck, man?
All right, you talk to people, go, bro!
I don't even know how to talk, though. Switching out batteries, so... Yeah. Don't you hate when you can't find, like, ones that actually work? And you're like, where'd I get all these dead batteries from? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. This is so funny. And then you're, like, switching them out, and... I'm just scared. I've never done this alone before. Hope you guys are gentle with me. See, the reason why Jason would be good is because he has the machete. He's got the oh my gosh, I'm exposed. I can't do this alone. No, I'm just kidding. No, the real reason I want, like I said, Jason in MKX is because long time Friday the 13th fan, and if you guys dig Friday the 13th, we're hoping to, because they're going to have another one in March, actually, obviously, real soon. Creeping up. It felt like it was Friday the 13th just last week. But it's about to be 2 weeks ago, and Temp and I are hopefully going to have a nice little special where we do our like little countdown of favorite Friday the 13th for next Friday the 13th. It's probably going to be done through the graveyard shift, so you have that to look forward to. Yeah, like I said, you guys send in questions. I cannot find the other batteries, and the ones in my remote are just as dead, so they're just enough to power this shitty remote. But yeah, that's just what I do when I'm alone. I just make dumb noises.
I've been listening this entire time.
Why?
And I gotta say, it's a little disappointing. I thought you would have done better.
Dude, I've done like 30-minute podcasts by myself. It's just I've been up for almost 24 hours now.
I'm disappointed.
I just can't do it anymore.
I was kidding. I was not listening this entire time, so I have no idea. Dude, it's okay. It's fine. Could you just like be a man for a minute?
Okay.
Man up.
It's just allergies.
We'll be fine.
Allergies.
I know, it's the onions, right?
Damn allergies.
All right. So, did you find batteries for yourself?
I did not, but I have my D20, and I'm just gonna roll it.
Oh shit! We have to use analog technology.
I know, real D20 action.
I feel bad. Like, let me just email you these batteries I have right here, man.
All right, here I'm gonna roll it.
Okay, go for it.
11.
11. Let's see what 11 is. I don't know the Spanish word for 11.
I'll be able to stop the recording. Maybe
you should find a device.
Yeah, just tell me what 11 is and read it off. I'm going to grab the battery out of my Xbox One controller.
Okay, number 11
I see it.
Is he sees the goal. He's going to seize the goal.
That's
English
number 11?
language is fun because you have words that sound exactly like other words.
Dude,
and they mean
completely different things. We solved the problem.
I'm just having fun now. Number 11.
Not supposed to have fun on here. No fun.
I know, right? Like, it's crazy. It's 6:41 a.m. and I'm wired. This is bad.
That's ridiculous.
This is bad.
You're crazy.
I'm loco. I'm loco burrito.
Okay, so I got a battery out of my Xbox One controller, and my immediate action was to start replacing the batteries in my remote instead of my Mouse, I'm stupid.
You're
being
not where I
stupid.
am
Dude, you're
right
being
now.
stupid.
No, I'm OP. You're a little nerfed. I gotta say. Number 11.
Yeah.
Okay, if we can be serious for a minute.
Okay, Landstorm.
I'm right. Thank you. Up top.
All right.
Number 11.
Boom. Green light means lots of battery.
All right. This is a very similar question to another question
Good.
that we had earlier,
Glad we can repeat ourselves.
but it's not exactly the same.
Okay, just get to it already. They're done waiting for you. You've stalled long enough, sir.
You know what? I don't even like this question anymore.
You want me to roll again?
Yes.
I feel like you're embarrassed by this question.
I'm not embarrassed. I don't think it's interesting.
Yeah, sure.
anymore.
You definitely don't sound embarrassed when you say
All right,
that.
it's like, what
16.
age did I lose my virginity? Okay, let's talk about this for a minute.
Wow. Why would you make that a question?
I don't know. It's like a fun thing to do. No, re-roll, please. This is stupid.
15.
15. Okay.
Done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the one that
No,
you came up
15
with.
was the age.
Oh.
16 is the number.
I don't know. I don't know what to talk about right now.
16 is the number.
15 is the age I lost my virginity. That is interesting.
Me too.
I didn't say it was. I said that's an interesting question.
What? 16. What is question 16?
It's whose fatality is this anyway? That's where Cyborg plays a fatality over his speakers, and I take a guess at whose it is.
Oh man, that means I gotta prepare for that.
But if you don't have the battery operated technology to deal with this question, then
I do. I replaced it.
okay. Well, then awesome. Just prepare yourself.
All right.
I'll prepare myself.
All right, just give me 1 second.
I will get in the zone here.
Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work.
We can't do it.
No, I can't do it. I'll have to set it up next time to do so.
This is hilarious because this was your suggestion.
No, I know, but I was like, what are the chances that number's gonna be rolled today?
And then you rolled it, so Hakuna Matata, right?
I'll just roll again. Look,
Okay.
I thought I could just switch it on the fly, but then I realized I have it set to record certain things, so it wouldn't work. I'd have to stop the recording, then switch it, and then it would get confusing.
You can do that.
I know that's a thing, so are you like super...
It's up to you. You're the captain of this ship. And I'll go down with it one way or the other.
No, I'm just gonna roll again. We'll do it next time.
What a scrub choice.
Yeah, well, I'm a big old scrub. 11.
Ugh. 11. This was the last one. This was the last one.
3.
Wait, were you kidding?
No, I
With
wasn't
11?
kidding, but we already answered it. I did.
Okay. No, we didn't. We didn't do 11.
What was 11? You said that was the embarrassing one.
Yeah, I said 11 was stupid and we should re-roll, and then we
and then I
re-rolled.
answered it for you.
That wasn't actually what 11 was, you dummy.
Oh, wow. Then you just put me on the spot like that and make me expose myself?
Is 15 really the answer?
That's what I answered, yes.
We'll never know because that I thought that was a joke.
Okay, I'm a joke to you now.
Okay.
3.
3. Let's just move right along to 3. Oh, it is that time. Okay, number 3 is, if you were an MKX character, what would your 3 variations be?
If I was?
If you were Cyborg.
Okay. If I was a
Black
cyborg?
Cyborg.
Why does it have to be a black and white thing?
Because you picked your name.
Alright,
It says it right there in the sky. BC. That does not stand for British Columbia.
Alright, it stands for big...
Oh, no one makes me snort my own snort.
What the fuck?
That was pretty funny. Good job. Kudos for that.
I don't understand what's so funny.
I appreciate that. It's pretty fucking funny.
Why is Big Cookie funny?
it's funny because reasons, bro.
Big chocolate chip cookie. All right.
No, 15-year-old big cookies. I get it. It's funny.
Yep. All right. If I was an MKX character, my three variations would be acrobatic, because I can do back flips and front flips and side flips and wall flips. I can do all those fun little things, gainers and all that silliness. So I like doing parkour and stuff like that. I mean, I used to back when
You did parkour?
back before it got super popular. Let's make this clear.
Oh, so you were a hipster parkourist?
No, I'm saying I
did
did
it
when
before
I
it was cool, guys.
No, I'm just saying I did it when I was younger. I don't even know if I could still do it. I'm lazy. But no, I did it when I was 17 to like 20.
2 years after you lost your virginity.
See. That is correct.
That is correct.
All right, so one would be acrobatic.
You get acrobatic.
Okay, so I would be like a Nightwing character doing a bunch of flips and cool little dives and stuff like that. So there's one. Second would be pro wrestling based. So I'd have like a wrestling moves, like, typical stuff like that. You can imagine. I don't want to go through like drop kicks and shit like that. Nothing outlandish. I'm not talking about like
really?
power bombs.
You're gonna go with drop kicks?
Yeah, drop kicks and like
your pro wrestling move.
Yeah, drop kicks and just all sorts of things like that.
Things like
am I
kicks?
Am I choosing things that I think are cool, or am I choosing like actual interests that I have that?
Yeah, no. Things that are indicative of you.
Okay,
sir.
right. So yeah, so far so good.
So drop kicks is part of Cyborg's thing.
Yeah, I throw a mean drop kick.
Okay, cool, got it.
And I have an amateur wrestling background. I went undefeated in my first year.
Oh, that's hot, man. That's hot.
Second year, I got bored and quit halfway through the season.
Sexy.
No, it's not. So third one would probably be jalapeno related. Maybe I just throw jalapenos in my enemy's eyes. What's wrong with you?
Oh, God, so much.
No, that's a joke. The third one would be, what are my other interests? I feel like it'd have to be a superhero related one.
Oh, I was hoping for jalapeno. You could wear like a big sombrero or like a 10-gallon hat or something.
Well, that could be my superhero, is El Jalapeno. The jalapeno.
I might pick you. I might play as you.
Dude, main me, dude.
I might do it. That sounds kind of cool.
Are you gonna play El Jalapeno variation?
Oh God, that'd be amazing. I actually would. I would pick it up. I'd be like, I gotta learn some combos with El Jalapeno.
So yes,
it's in my pocket.
But no, I'd have a superhero one, and my favorite superpowers are both teleportation and telekinesis. So I really like Green Lantern's ring as well. But yeah, just to keep it simple, I would have a superhero variation where I do like superheroic things. So that'd probably be the three things that define me most, honestly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's three really unique variations.
So to summarize, what were the three?
Okay, summarize would be acrobatic, wrestling based.
Okay, grappler maybe.
Grappler, yeah.
Okay.
Grappling based, and superhero based. So superhero would probably be more of a zoning, probably projectiles and stuff. Telekinesis, so think Kenshi.
Zoning,
or Urmek.
controlling space.
Yeah, yes. Kenshi and Urmek. So yeah, that'd be my three.
All right, that's good. I like it.
So yeah, grappling. The wrestling would be a grappling where I get up close and do a bunch of grab commands and stuff like that. The acrobatic one is where I'm very agile and quick and getting out of the way and dodging and stuff like that. So very tricky. And then I'm very mobile, obviously, getting in quickly. And then the third one, like I said, would be superhero based, which we'll just assume if I have the power of telekinesis and teleports, I could have really good zoning ability when they find, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, those are
That's good.
Yeah.
You did good. You did good, kid.
Three big interests, I'd say. Yeah.
You did good. That's good. Okay, so for me, my 3 variations of Dango
A dingo ate my baby.
would be Baby Eater. Yes. Oh god. Okay, the first one would be like would be.
I like that one. It's my
This is
favorite.
tough. This is tough. Okay. Ah,
I think
okay.
would be my main.
I'm gonna go. Shut the. You're just being a troll right now, and I kind of like it, but I
Okay.
also don't.
Oh.
So you can pick whichever one you want to go with. There, it's up
All
in
right.
the air. I'm gonna go with my most obvious one, which is I'm gonna call Barrage. It's one where it's very similar to zoning. I just want to keep you at a distance and kind of set up shenanigans and traps to keep you away from me. God damn it. It's not very damage dealing, but over time it wears you down, and I keep myself away from you. So I have a teleport, and I have a lot of like traps that I set up. I have shenanigans.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so that's that one. That's the most obvious one for me. A second would be maybe a strategist type variation, which is like all based around parries.
What about you, says strategy?
Like IRL?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that's what we're basing this off of.
But no, I agree. No, I
No, I agree. Like, if I was
No.
choosing 3 variations of, like, fantasy for myself, as if I was supposed to, like, make 3
Right.
up for myself,
Yeah.
I would totally choose way cooler things than I chose. I just chose 3 that define me as a person, probably.
Oh, so you're saying that there's nothing about me that screams strategy to you?
Yeah. I mean, what was the point of this question? Is basically, or what was the goal? To
Well,
come up,
no. We stated
take
it
3
before you went. Like it's
yeah.
3. If you Cyborg or me, Dango,
Yeah.
were a MKX character, like what are 3 variations that kind of comprise our specific characters, our traits, our personalities?
Right. So that's why I'm asking you, why would you have a strategy one? What about you? Do you play chess for a living, or like, what do you?
I don't jump into things without thinking it through thoroughly.
All right, that's all I was looking for.
I like to consider all the options before I do anything.
Right.
In
That's
fact,
good.
I almost don't even have a choice. Like I just do it. Like I'm a obsessive thinker about the different outcomes of situations.
Yeah. I hear you.
That's why I would pick the strategist variation, which I would, as far as gameplay goes, I would equate that to like a lot of parries and stuff like that. Like, okay, I'm gonna assume you're gonna go for this attack, so I'm gonna have a high parry, a low parry, which is kind of like Kano, I guess, in MKX right now. He has a high parry and a low parry and whatnot. And a teleport. Like Kano doesn't have that, but a teleport with a high and a low parry, like that's a variation for me, hands down. That's excellent. Oh god, so that's 2. Keep you away, parry you if you want to come in.
Is this like a love life thing?
What? You want to talk about my love life?
No, I'm just saying, like, so far you have keep you away, and then if you get in, I parry you. Like, what's the third one?
The third one probably has something to do with keeping you very far away from me.
You already said keep away.
No, the third one, I had one. What was it? It was
Drink your problems away. It's like a Bo Raicho one where you just drink and then like the opponent.
Right. Yes.
The more you drink, the opponent eventually
right.
disappears.
It's a drunken master.
It's like the opposite of Reptile. Like
You're absolutely.
You don't
right.
disappear. Your opponent disappears on the screen.
No, my third one is a drunken master, to where I drink a lot and I create a subterfuge where you think I'm off my game, but actually I'm luring you in to make you trip on my own vomit.
Nice. So you're gonna have the puke and everything.
I mean, I'd rather not, but it works for this particular variation. No, but no, I like the idea of acting drunk and keep drinking throughout the fight and just kind of throw you off your game
All right.
and use that to my advantage. So yeah, all three of them utilize lying to some degree
Right.
to keep you at a distance. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, in summary, it's drunken master.
Yeah.
Um, the parrying, the strategy is what I called it. Like I'm gonna calculate that you're gonna go high, so I'm gonna parry high. And the third one was the zoning, like setting up shenanigans and traps to
Yeah.
keep you at a distance. That wouldn't do a lot of damage, but would over time will you down.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's my three. That's my three variations.
All right.
I liked that question a lot. I liked it.
It's fun, and it would also be fun to like come up with three that we actually like just creatively come up with three that just for funsies outside of
You mean like ideal?
like just three that you think are really cool, not necessarily describing you as a person.
Yeah, no, that would, but that might end up in like OP
Right.
choices.
You'd have to balance it out and be realistic with your choices.
I'd be like, one choice is Professor X, one choice is Magneto, one choice is Wolverine.
No, see that's not a thing.
It's like
That's like the people that make created wrestlers online and then they look absolutely ridiculous. Whereas I'm sitting there with like
I've never
realistic.
played a match with an online creator wrestler. I should do that.
Oh. All right. Well, either way.
It's on my bucket list.
But no, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to create our own like actual. I'm not big into one. I don't want to create my own character, but I mean, I'm just saying it'd be fun to create your own three variations. Or it'd even be fun. A future question would be fun to create a variation for characters in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Oh, that's fun too. That's a good idea.
Even characters in MKX. I'm sure we could all come up with an added variation that would be better than maybe one they have already.
Right. No, that's a very good idea.
Especially for Reptile. There's a lot of potential there, in my opinion, that's not being tapped just because they just gave him all of his specials to begin with.
So you don't like Reptile design? Is that what you're saying?
I like Reptile's design, like look-wise, and I like his moves.
I'm talking gameplay.
Yeah, no, I like his gameplay. I don't care for the three variation, like, gimmicks, the traits from, like, Injustice.
Yeah, that's true.
I was looking forward to, like, an acid-based one, a prehensile tongue-based one, where he uses his tongue in normals and stuff like that, and has a lot more specials based on, like, a tongue swipe at their feet or something. I don't know, shit like that would have been cool.
Yeah, no, I can behind that. It's interesting. I mean, I think the heightened reflexes and whatever they're using for the the Speed Force variation.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a good idea, but the fact that it's executed like in an extremely similar way to the Flash is a little meh. But I think, like, in concept, it's a really good idea for Reptile. I think he should have higher reflexes than your average bear.
Yeah, no, I just mean I feel like that should just be he strikes faster than the opponent.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Down time.
But using that in gameplay is the tough part. Like, how do you creatively come up with that that's both interesting and fair? You know what I mean? That's the hard part.
He's faster, but he does less damage. I feel like that's the trade-off.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could be. Or you could copy-paste Flash. I mean, it's either way.
Sure.
Bro.
We saw the route they took.
We did, and I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't hate it.
No. I think he looks fun. I'm just saying the three traits, it just kind of like, it's kind of lame to me. He can either turn invisible, he can have a gas cloud around him at all times, which that's going to be an issue.
That's interesting to me. That's really interesting. Like, it really doesn't do that much damage unless he
enhances it and actually does the special.
Like, he has the EX going, but like I still think that's really interesting. I really like the kind of like MMO qualities they're kind of pulling into MKX. Like, I like it. I kind of want to see how it actually works as far as, like, the average person playing the game.
Right.
like online, like you could come up with all kinds like, oh, that's OP, which a lot of people are doing as far as his gaseous or whatever noxious variation goes. But as far as like in actual practice, I'm fucking fascinated to see how that actually plays out in like regular ranked and online gameplay.
Alright, well, I've reached that tired state of where I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Well, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard here.
7:01. I've gotten little sleep, and damn it, you're just starting to piss me off.
Well, I'm sorry. Don't know what else I can say. Do you want to do the wrap-up question and finish it?
Sure. Wrap it up.
All right. The wrap-up question is like just a basic, like I told you earlier before we started. If you recall, I don't know if you can because you're so sleepy. And you got your fucking headphones knocked off earlier, which I don't know what that nerfs in your brain. It's got to be tough though. Just asking a very general question about the person's personal preferences, but kind of plays into their. It kind of shows a little bit about the personality. My question was to you. I'll go first. Of the usual pests that can infest one's house, like what's your worst? Like what do you want the least? Like which creeps you out the most? You're like, no, please, no, don't let this infest my house. But it has to be like a usual household pest.
What the fuck kind of question is that?
It's a weird one. But like, would you rather have spiders? Would you rather have roaches? Would you rather have mice? Like termites? Like what is the one you would want the least?
Where did this come from?
My brain.
This was supposed to be a question to get to better know somebody, and you're
giving
me what
what
bug
do you want the least? Why are you like weirdly cackling right now? I kind of find it entertaining that you're laughing for so long, but okay, now I feel like you're trying to like draw this laugh out. I don't buy anything from me.
It hurts. This is too late or early.
Early. No,
you're
answer the
asking
question,
me.
dude.
You're fucking querying me about fucking pests.
Asking and querying are synonyms. Well done, Cyborg. You did well.
What the fuck?
I don't think I've ever heard you this delirious.
You're asking me about pests at. Oh, I can't see. 7:04 in the morning.
No. I think this is a fantastic question. Like, after you hang up from this podcast call, you're walking to your bed, which you're in now, so it doesn't count. So your life is different than mine and weird. Okay, you're in your bed, and then you hang up from the call, you're like, okay, fuck, it's fucking sleep time, and then all of a sudden this like runs across your mattress. What do you least want to run across your fucking mattress as far as household pests go?
Well,
please don't cackle for another 60 seconds. It's boring.
You're not very nice as a person.
I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet.
That's not that funny.
I know it's not funny, but it's true.
So I'm basically choosing, hey, what is the worst bug or pest in your house? Like, what? This is a fucking, like...
Well, no, because some people are more freaked out about spiders or insects or mice.
Okay, well then why don't you just ask that? Why does this have to be a house-related question?
Because these are all things that often plague a house.
Why did you word this like this? Why don't you just say what bug or what animal grosses you out the most? Like, what?
Well, because it's in your fucking house.
Is it?
It is in this hypothetical situation, Cyborg.
Okay. In my hypothetical house, what
No, your
hypothetical
real
bug?
one.
No,
Your real one.
there's
No,
none
no,
of
no,
these
no, no,
things
no,
in
no,
my
no, no,
house
no,
right
no.
now.
No, I know, right. Your real house, a hypothetical household pest, runs across your mattress.
Okay, so
What's the worst one?
hypothetical house, real bug,
The other way around.
the butt.
Yeah, dude, what in the butt? Why is this so difficult for you?
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm gonna answer your ridiculous question.
I hope you do.
See,
Do you do
that's
you
the
not like?
point.
Wait, like does any of the regular household pests not like, no pun intended, bug you? Like is there none that you like the least?
No, dude, I hate bugs. So this could have been just a general question about
Yeah,
bugs.
but you have to include spiders and
Yeah,
mice
bugs,
and
insects,
termites
sure.
and shit. But like mice is not a bug.
Why don't you
Spider's
just
not a
say what are your
bug.
thoughts on, and then list all these things? Why you got to make it like a hypothetical scenario?
I feel like
Like if
there's
it's the
I feel
third,
like no.
if
I
it's
feel like
May
there's a
3rd at
general
6
list.
o'clock, would you prefer a spider, B, a cockroach, C, a rat, or D, all of the above to run across your floor on
No,
May
who
3rd at
is
6
gonna
o'clock?
pick all of the above? That's a stupid ass
Okay,
choice.
well, you know what? They do it, so
No, they don't.
bug likers will. The bug enthusiasts. Devora would.
No such dumb person.
You calling Devora dumb?
No, I'm calling someone who wants all three of those shits to run across their mattress as they're trying to go to
Alright, you're
sleep.
starting to bug me a little bit.
No. Pick one.
Alright. Which bug do I like the least? Okay, let's just put it this
Mice
way.
is not a bug. Okay?
Hey,
Or rats. Rats is not a bug.
alright. I don't like bugs in general. I hate spiders. I find them absolutely creepy and terrifying and disturbing. I don't like cockroaches. Once again, they're creepy, but a little bit less so, but they're still creepy and incredibly fast. Termites are incredibly destructive, but they don't look as creepy as the others, but can be. I mean, they're still bug creepy, but not as creepy as the others. What we got, like centipedes and millipedes. Those are creepy and fucking just disturbing sometimes, but they show
Yeah,
up in
and mice
basements.
and rats. Mice and rats.
Mice and rats I don't deal with, but I mean,
If you did,
mice aren't so bad. I mean, at least they're furry and cuter than a spider, but that's big problems if you got mice running around, whereas a spider is a natural occurrence. So
mice happen, bro.
and well, mice is usually a sign of an infestation, whereas a spider is not. A spider's just chilling. He's just making his way through the neighborhood.
When is there ever like a single spider though? Like
Dude,
spiders lay
no,
like
they
a
don't
billion
travel.
eggs.
Okay, but
whenever
they don't
fucking
travel in
pop a
packs.
squat.
They don't travel in packs. You don't see like
I
a
think
pack
they
of spiders
do.
running across the wall.
No, but like if you see one spider, there's
Dude, if
more.
I see like a pack of spiders crossing my carpet like it's the fucking Serengeti desert, we're gonna have issues, all right? Because I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Like I see a bunch of little backpacks and like rolled up rugs and ponchos on them, and I'm
Okay,
like,
but
okay,
no. Look, like it's the same
I'm
thing with
out of
roaches.
here.
Like
That's when
if
I'm
you
moving.
If you see a spider, there are more spiders that you cannot see.
Not always, not always. Sometimes they
Always.
just roam. No, they roam.
No,
Not always, not always.
No, there's more than one spider. Always.
No, that's
There is
untrue.
a master and an apprentice. There always is.
You're fired.
Okay, no. Go ahead, pick. You have the
Okay.
fucking.
Which one do
list
I want
of
the
animals.
least?
Yes. Which one? Like this is in my house. This is no. Fuck. Which one fucks you up the most?
Cockroach. Because cockroaches literally can. That's an infestation when you see cockroaches.
Okay.
Spiders, not so much.
Mice, rats, termites, what have you.
I would prefer none of those
Gophers.
for several reasons, but cockroaches, no fun. That's disgusting, because then you gotta worry about your food and all that shit.
Okay, that's fair. That's good.
How about you? What hypothetical bug in your real house would you least like to see on May 3rd at 6 p.m.?
Okay, so you could ask me this, or you could ask me another question.
Oh, we're supposed to alternate questions? Like, I'm supposed to
Well,
give you one, you're supposed to give me one?
that's what I said at the beginning, but we can just pick one question if you want to. It's fair. You seem really delirious,
No,
so
I'll get a question. Hold on.
I don't
I
want to
got a
tax
question.
you. I
I'll
don't
get a
want to
question.
tax
No, I'll get a
your
question.
poor
I got one.
brain.
I got one. I got one. I got one.
Okay.
All right.
I hope so.
Here's my question.
All right.
In your real house,
Not my fake one.
on May the 5th, 2 days after your question takes place, on May 5th, 5 p.m., do you know where your kids are?
You being serious right now? Like,
Do you know where
I
your
don't feel
kids
like
are?
you're. I don't feel like you're respecting the spirit of this game.
Okay, for a master strategist, you do not seem to have a prepared answer for this question.
Well,
Do
I
you
don't
know where
have
your kids are?
children,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and you know what? I never want to have children, if we're to be completely honest. So
All right. Here
it
we
doesn't
go.
really work for me.
This is getting way too personal. Here's my real question. May 7th, 2 days following the last hypothetical question, and 4 days following your hypothetical question. 9 p.m. rolls around. Your wife comes up to you and says, "Let's watch a movie." You got 3 options, all right? You got
I'm with you.
Okay. Hypothetically, in your real house,
Just don't bring up children, and we're good.
You have The Breakfast Club, The Terminator 2, or Happy Gilmore. Which one do you choose?
Okay, so I get to pick.
You choose one.
Okay. But my wife is offering me these 3 choices.
Yes. She's saying, "Here, honey, choose one to watch tonight."
Oh man, your impression of my wife is spot on.
That's because I am your wife.
I don't know how you do it, but you do such a good job.
This is all an elaborate scheme.
Oh, let me see. We're very progressive, you and I. What are the options again?
Happy Gilmore,
Okay.
Terminator 2,
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, okay, this is interesting because
That's what
it's
an interesting question sounds like, yes.
I feel like that was a shot at my question.
I don't do shots.
I feel like that was a shot at my doing shots.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, but no. Here's the question with the question. Like, this is what I have to ask myself. It's like, do I want to go purely selfish, or do I want to take her own personal preference into consideration?
How about you just pick a fucking movie?
Well, I will.
Well, I'm glad there is an end in sight.
Dude, why do you gotta be rude?
I'm not rude. I was just born this way.
You know, I'm not a fan of Lady Gaga these days.
That's not even a real person. Now, don't distract from the question.
It's probably not. She's probably as real as Lord.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Chappelle Show. Wrap it up.
You know, I don't like you telling me what to do. Especially when I'm thinking of my answers.
The 5 fingers say to the face?
I don't know, I wasn't there. You know what? I'm gonna be cool. I'll go with the Breakfast Club.
All right. That says a lot about you. All right, we're wrapping up this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to this graveyard shift. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you have any suggestions to replace some of our questions, let us know. And
Please.
We'll definitely get to them if we roll that number. And
Yes.
like I said, this won't be the graveyard shift every time, but if you enjoyed this type of graveyard shift where we have set aside topics that we randomly choose from so it's more focused and directed, or if you like the other way better, let us know that too. We'd love to know, because clearly we're doing this for your enjoyment and, to have fun ourselves. But if you're not digging this style or you prefer the other style or whatever the case, we'd like to know. So
absolutely.
Yes, it's 7:17 a.m. And yeah, that's gonna do it. So hopefully this stream is good and you guys have a good one. Obviously this won't be up until after the stream, so we'll already know by the time you're listening to it.
Brutalities are fantastic. Oh my god, mind blown.
We're from the future.
Future!
Or past, or however it works.
The future, Charles!
Alright, that's enough of you. Adios and good night.
Good night.